Magic Tree House Merlin Mission 9 Dragon of the Red Dawn. Jack and Annie get a new mission to search for 4 secrets of happiness, to share with Merlin from Teddy, who gave Jack a book titled A Journey to Old Japan. They can use their own magic with the help of the wand of Dianthus given them in a previous mission, but there are 3 rules to use it. It can be used only when it works for the good of others, after one has tried one's very hardest without its help, and with a command of 5 words. Jack and Annie travel to Japan with 2 books. One is A Journey to Old Japan, and the other is the one from Camelot's library, bringing them back home to Frog Creek through Magic Tree House. They land on a beautiful garden filled with cherry trees, and long-leafed willows and a waterfall in Tokyo, Japan in the late 1600s. They meet a man named Basho, the teacher of the samurai, who teaches them how to listen to a cricket in a woodpile, how to think like a frog and so on. He introduces them to the people as his students. He let them be safe away from the heart of Edo, and focus on their mission. While they spend time together with Basho, they try to seek harmony with their surroundings. They use chopsticks when they eat sushi, to escape from the samurai. Checking the passport they don't have, Basho takes them to his house. In his house, they get to know that Basho is one of Japan's greatest poets. He reads aloud his poem, An Old Pond. A frog jumps in, the sound of water. His poem makes them love themselves even more, and feel as if they themselves were right there, by the pond, hearing the frog splash into the water, breaking the silence. However, next day, right in front of their eyes, Edo is about to go up in flames. At that time, they decide to use their magic wand, only using with 5 words. They yelled, "Put out the fire, please." They thought the wand helped put out the fire, but it made them escape from the fire and take on Mount Fuji. On top of everything else, they meet a sudden, great mass of thick clouds piled up, and a gigantic monster with spiky eyebrows and long, curled whiskers, the horn of a deer, the forked tongue of a snake, and the fiery breath of a dragon. But the monster is the cloud dragon. Brings rain. Rain begins to fall and washes away all the smoke and flames. Returning to Basho's house, they notice it burned before the miracle of the rain. But Basho doesn't worry about it, because he believes it can be built again. He takes them to the imperial garden where they landed. Once again they meet samurai checking passport, but they find the way to avoid it wisely. Another simple poem is recited by Annie. Rain falls outside, but the tiny cricket on the hearth is dry tonight. Another poem is recited by Jack. The sun is shining, the day is hot, but moonlight and cool breezes still fill my heart, left over from last night. After reciting the poems, they go back to Frog Creek safely. Through Magic Tree House, they realize the secret of happiness is paying really close attention to the small things in nature. Mission complete. What will their next Merlin mission